Hello, this is MakerJ1, and today I'm making pickles. So here are the cucumbers from my garden. Some of them are really bitter. I had to pick them all because the plants were starting to die, so that's why there's little dinky ones in here. But yeah, some of them are really bitter and they taste horrible, but they still seem to make pretty good pickles. So yeah, the way I make the pickles is first I take my jars. I'm just using old, I don't know, just jars that are reused from something, and then I put garlic in. This one has 1 clove, this one has 2 cloves, and this one I also put dill in the bottom. So those are going to be, I guess, dill pickles. But they never turn out the same, just because I just kind of put this stuff in. I don't really measure it or anything like that. But they always turn out good. The one batch turned out pretty salty. I added a little too much salt, but they still turn out really good. So first you put the garlic in. You slice it real thin so that it can, so the juices can be absorbed out of the garlic, and then you put the cucumbers in, and you want to stuff them in so that they're like this, so that they don't float, because if they're out of the liquid in here, then they could get moldy, so you don't want that. So the next step after I have them all stuffed in like this is to mix up the liquid, and I use about, for 1 jar like this, if they're tightly packed in there, about 1 cup of liquid. And you can make changes to it if it's not good. Usually what I do is about, let's see, a 2 to 1 ratio. So I usually do about, well, last time I did 3 jars, so I did 3 cups, or 2 cups of water and 1 cup of vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar. And then, so for 3 cups of liquid, I add about 2.5 tablespoons of salt. So yeah, it's not too complicated, but, so yeah, today I'm going to be doing 2 cups of liquid, so I've got about a little less than a tablespoon of salt there. So I have 2 tablespoons of salt, a little bit less than that in there. And then I'm going to put 1, let's see, I guess it would be, because this is 2 cups, 2/3 of a cup of vinegar, and 1 1/3 cup of water. So, and then I'll microwave that, or you could just heat it up on the stove, and when it's boiling, you pour it in here and put the lids on. Okay, so I've got my approximately 2/3 cup of vinegar, apple cider vinegar. So now I'm going to add about 1 1/3 more cup of water. I'm doing a little bit extra just because I think I might need a little bit more liquid. And then I'll put that in the microwave and microwave it till it's boiling. And then I'll pour it into the pickles. Okay, so now I've got my liquid all heated up. So now I'm just going to pour it into the jars. Hopefully I have enough. Looks like I should have enough. Yep. So a little bit more than 1 cup per jar. Well, about 1 cup per jar this size. So then you just fill it up. Those ones are floating, but I think it'll be okay. So now I gotta crank the lids on real tight. I gotta stop the video to do that. Okay, so they're done. So I still like to put them in the fridge, even though they're sealed in jars. But so yeah, you don't have to. I don't know. I did have 1 batch go bad when I didn't have it in the fridge, so I've just put it in the fridge from now on. But here's 2 or 3 batches that I made about a week ago. These ones I did not peel. These ones I peeled, and these are peppers. So those should be pretty good. But yeah, they turn out really good, and they're still sealed good. So I don't heat up the jars or anything like that. I just pour the hot liquid in, and it seems to work pretty good. That one's almost pulled down. So yeah, you just gotta make sure the lids seal. If they don't seal, it should still be fine as long as they smell and look okay. But yeah, sometimes I peel them and sometimes I don't. I usually just peel the like if there's a spot on it, if there's a rotten or mushy part, I just cut that off. But other than that, I usually don't peel them very much. These ones I did. I think because these ones were really old ones. I do usually take the seeds out too. I just kind of scrape. I cut them into fourths and then I scrape it out with a knife. And that seems to work pretty good. So yeah, they're pretty good. They're really easy to make. So yeah, thanks for watching.